Biomass burning, industry, transportations, economic growth, and power productions in Southeast Asia have been extremely expanding, bringing about air contaminations and air quality debasement issues all through our subregions. Emissions from horticultural rice buildup consuming, timberland biomass consuming just as mechanical sources have all been connected to long and medium range transport of air contaminations all around the world. For instance, debased air quality in Singapore and Malaysia because of peat and palms manure fire in Indonesia, just as biomass consuming contaminations impacts in Thailand because of neighborhood and provincial flames from Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia. Currently, Vietnam is ranking world 8th most polluted capital city with the pollutants of PM 2.5 and the concentrations at 56.7 milligrams per cubic meters. Among all the cities in Vietnam, Hanoi, home to more than 10 million people, is the city with the highest US AQI at 152. It is uncertain how much of the air pollution in Hanoi is due to different sources from surrounding regions such as forest biomass burning impacting air pollution in the northwest, the rice straw burning within the Red River Delta. In fact, we all know that trees and plants take an important role in purifying air qualities, and that's why today I'm gonna take you to 3 different eco-friendly places in Hanoi. The first destinations I want to bring you along with me on this vlog today is the Hanoi Botanical Gardens. Let's go!
Hanoi now follows a social circle that has changed a lot. It's much more modern, more noise, more bustling, more cramped, and of course, more polluted. Therefore, the green spaces in the heart of the city has become an invaluable treasure that need to be preserved and cherished. Going to the northwest of the capitals, you come across a thoughtful green garden nestled on the moving stream, Hanoi Botanical Garden. It is a green lung contributing to keeping the fresh and peaceful cities. It was established in the early years of the French arrival in Vietnam during the colonials and colonial invasions. The park is located behind the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleums and the Presidential Palace. Currently, the garden is a place where natural lovers are immersed in the forest, the natural smell, and the taste of the sky. This place is not only a vestige of a historical time, but also a conservation place for many rare and precious species of our country and so as many countries in the world. To get the beauty of the botanical gardens today, it depends not only on the beauty of natural, but also on the hard work, dedications, and talents of a French architect. The combinations of the hills and rivers creates a diverse and balanced beauty. It seems to be an artistic highlight that makes the botanical garden one of the one of the proud features of Hanoi. When it was first established in 1890s, the garden covers an area of over 33 hectares, surrounding and backyard of the entire populations of French palaces and villas. But nowadays, the botanical garden has been narrowed down a lot after giving up a large part of the land area to build the budding historical relic. Now it only has an area of more than 10 hectares located in Ngọc Hà Ward Budding District. The actual botanical garden campus is not large, even a little smaller than the value it brings. There are many rare and precious timber species specific to the southern tropical moist forest. The number of local species accounts for over 2/3 of existing tree species. The remaining 1/3 are imported species from many continents in the world: America, Africa, and Oceania. Traveling on the street in Botanical Park, I suddenly realized how small I was. That small thing does not seem to be lonely. On the contrary, it is somewhat free, in the middle of natural and heaven. Leaving behind the burden of worries and chaos, all goods on both sides of the road seems to embrace the joys and sorrow of people in the noisy capitals. The tree canopy stretches high and high, shines like the roof of natural, lulling souls back to peace and serenities.
Phan Đình Phùng, the most romantic streets in Hanoi. Phan Đình Phùng Street is famous for 2 rows of Dragon Tourmaline on a sidewalk always shady in the summer. About 1.5 kilometers long, Phan Đình Phùng Street extends from Mai Xuân Thương Street to Hàng Cọt Street. This is the road with the widest sidewalk in Hanoi with ancient trees. In autumn, Dragon Tourmaline rows leave many beautiful memories of a time when students went to school. In the last day of autumn, it is easy to find peaceful and romantic scenes right in the middle of noisy and bustling Hanoi. Wandering the streets, you will always come across peddlers selling seasonal flowers. What a lovely Hanoi! Gardenista has been a very familiar place with the people in the capitals, especially the youngsters. With a rustic design mixed with a bit of modernity, Gardenista immediately scores strong points with the coffee and natural lovers here. When coming to this unique cafe, you will always be immersed in natural, in its true meaning. Indeed, the space here has made a huge difference with the places you have ever been through. If you are looking for a cafe with healthy drinks and eye-catching space, but still with lots of trees and plants, then do not hesitate to try this amazing place. Let's join hands to protect the environment and build a fresh atmosphere. Each person contribute a small share can possibly do it. This is it for our today Hanoi Green Tour. Goodbye as you